guys, we are back for another Dokkan battle video. So Global got a data download, which had a bunch of stuff in it. We have the start of the Raditz celebration, as well as the EX part of the Global 7th anniversary. I would say that the Global EX part of the anniversary is definitely a bit more exciting than the worst premium unit Dokkan has ever dropped, right? So Raditz, Nappa, we got a bunch of Super Saiyan 4s we could talk about. So the big thing, of course, is that the Global First event ended up being an EZA for this Super Full Power Saiyan 4 Goku. I think he's pretty good. He seems like he's probably, just off of his details, I feel like I'd probably vaguely put him around like Tech Vegeta Blue level, potentially a bit better. Maybe I would like him a bit worse. I feel like sort of somewhere in there. I feel like he's going to be hitting pretty good attack stats most of the time. But there's another character, many characters these days, take a little off of the damage and slide it over to the defense, and I think I would like them a little bit more. I do like the fact that you potentially could get this guy with a Scouter, which could be good. The only thing, actually, wait, now that I think about it, what full power Super Saiyan 4s? There's none. Who would I... Okay, so, like, let me think of, like, teams I like to run. Oh, I don't know how often I'd be getting that condition. Interesting. Because, like, would I run this guy and, like, LR Super Saiyan 4 Goku on, like, the Goku family team or something like that? Like, you could. Yeah, I don't know. Scouter, I like the little addition of the Scouter, but I don't know how often we'd utilize that. Because remember, one thing about this Goku, he is on a lot of bad teams. He's on a million, like, small teams and stuff like that. But, you know, where he could have extra value on some of these teams, like maybe like Final Trump Card or All Out Struggle. Because, see, All Out Struggle, you're probably going to run Majin Vegeta. But the thing about running Majin Vegeta on there, right, is that then this Goku would lose this nice buff right here. So it's like they really go out of their way to try and balance these easy ATURs and not make them like the gods of the game. I think that this guy should be pretty good, though. I feel like he's going to be solid. I more so just don't like the decision to EZA him now at the same time that they EZA'd both of these guys. I just feel like that's not really the greatest idea, easing all of these characters like at the exact same time. It's like good right now, but you know, power creep will hit. You know, these guys won't be as good anymore. And then, oops, there's no more, like, reinforcements coming because every Super Saiyan 4 is already EZA'd, right? So, that's a bit unfortunate. We have LR Super Saiyan 4 Goku in here. He's crazy. He's able to do big damage very easy with his really good key mechanic. Of course, he's got the super attack counter. The, like, sort of like nullification attack break, you're probably not going to see too often. But I've found this guy to be very nice defensively, especially if he doubles supers. The active skill, also tremendously powerful. I've been able to use this guy to very good effect in a lot of these red zone stages. Definitely a very powerful character. This LR Super Saiyan 4 Goku, just very strong. Nice leader skill too. Goku family 180%. I do like that. Then LR Super Saiyan 4 Vegeta, same thing. He's very good. I think potentially at his best can actually probably be a little bit better than Super Saiyan 4 Goku, because I think this guy will be a bit better defensively, right? At this point, all of these characters are doing impressive damage, right? Like a lot of these big time characters, I really think it matters like who is able to take these hits more. Like you're gonna have to take hits, right? Like if you do Red Zone Broly, someone is eating hits in there somewhere. You don't have enough items to sweep through the entire event. So some character is going to have to take hits, right? So defense is definitely very important. This guy's got a lot of the same stuff that's good about Super Saiyan 4 Goku is exactly good in this guy. The only thing that's unfortunate is his defensive race on his 12 key is not massive. It's only a 30% buff, but that's still way better. Prior to EZA, he didn't get defense at all right there. Now, after his EZA, he does. So that's very good, right? Both of the LR Super Saiyan 4s, I think, EZA'd are tremendous. They should, of course, work well with this guy. One thing to keep in mind with this guy, too, is I really like his link set. I mean, he's got Prepare for Battle, Shocking Speed, Saiyan Lineage, and GT. That's going to work very, very nice, right? Like, that's going to be very solid for this guy in a lot of teams, I think. So that's really good. So we have all of them. We, of course, have Raditz. Now, Raditz is, again, I would say the worst premium unit Dokkan has ever released. I don't think they've ever released, like, a worse summonable LR or major TUR. This guy just doesn't really do anything special. He does supreme damage. So, like, his damage is very bad because a lot of the damage he gets is this and then this. But guess what about this entire part of his passive? It only works against one enemy. So it's like you might see someone get like a 7 million attack stat for Raditz or something like that, but that's only against one enemy. Because against two enemies, right, he only has this. He loses all these extra attack buffs. So it's just such a bizarre design, right? They created like an AoE character who it's like, who cares? His AoE is worthless. It barely does any damage. Against one enemy, if, you know, the enemy is under 50% HP, Raditz can do decent damage sometimes, right? Especially because it's like, he gets the high chance to crit as well, right? It's not just like a 7 million attack stat. It's going to be a 7 million attack stat with a 50% chance to crit, which could be good damage. He has the very shitty finishing blow mechanic, which is horrible. I cannot stand this. Like, if LR Super Saiyan 4 Gogeta had the finishing blow mechanic, I mean, sure, that's a little bit different, right? But when you put it on a character like this, it's not, you're not just going to be like, all right, we're going out of our way, we're getting Raditz that finishing blow. Dude, it is not that easy, right? So that's very unfortunate. His leader skill's good for pure Saiyans, I do like that, but it's like, man, the more I've used him, the more I've just soured upon even using this character at all. Right? I love leading pure Saiyans, right? Just if we purely, like, imagine this guy was as good as, like, AGL Cell, right? Like, his team would be crazy because it's pure Saiyans. But unfortunately, Raditz is not as good as AGL Cell. The 200% that he gives is really not that good. It's very, very limited sort of, like, niche characters. Just like the Saiyan Saga Saiyans and then Team Bardock is it. So it's not even really a 200% that I feel like a lot of people are going to want to run. Raditz being as weak as he is hurts a lot of Saiyan Saga characters too. You know, LRTN, LR Goku and Piccolo, Great Ape Vegeta, Kaioken Goku. Right, on the Saiyan Saga team, having double Raditz is just brutal. Very brutal. So Raditz is just trash, man. It's really bad. Then you get his active skill. So guaranteed stuns are very strong for like Super Battle Road stages. You love those. But the problem is most Super Battle Road stages you're fighting multiple enemies, right? Well, Raditz's active skill, you have to be fighting one enemy. So I can't stand how little care they put into this guy's design. Just again, another one of these kits that is just like horrendous. He does have Saiyan Lineage, which could be useful and Prepare for Battle and Saiyan Warrior Race, but he's got, like, Coward, Congrats. I don't know, man. It's just such a bummer, because, like, DOKKANFEST Pan, I think, is really strong. She's a very powerful character, right? Ginyu, very powerful. Videl on release, I thought was incredible, right? Paikon has held up well throughout the years. Those are all characters, I'd say, on a similar hype level as Raditz, and they were all good. Right? They're all good. Except for Raditz. Poor Raditz, man. Right? Like, I always talk about, like, they could fumble Super Saiyan 3 Goku. It's okay. There's going to be a million more of him. There's a million other super class units. This is such a damaging fumble for Dokkan. Because it's like, there's so few villain 200%. And this was a complete L. Right? It's just such a bummer. Not a fan of Raditz. Please don't summon. He sucks. Let me pull up his banner real fast. So this comes out in 22 and a half hours. Raditz comes out. Let me pull up his banner real fast. I think his banner is decent, but I mean, you got to keep in mind that like Raditz is like the worst, again, premium unit ever. So I think that should, you know, persuade you guys not to summon, especially with the Worldwide Download Celebration coming right up. Right? Like I don't recommend it. So you have Raditz and Nappa. We'll talk about Nappa in 1 second. EGL Trunks is good. EGL Kid Gohan's good. Int Super Saiyan 4 Gogeta's good. Piccolo and Kid Goku, I think, they've fallen off. They're, too old now at this point. Piccolo, if he gets an easy A, right, with the movie stuff, superhero stuff, we'll see. Maybe next to like Orange Piccolo and stuff like that, he could be good. Who knows, right? Very possible. But I mean, he's just aged at this point, right? And then Nappa, our boy Nappa. I like Nappa. I think Nappa is probably one of the better banner units. Well, he's solid. But he's relying a lot on this. 780% defense is huge. His defense can be really good, especially after he supers with this up. And then if you happen to have like Tough as Nails up, which you can get with LR Goku and Piccolo, for example, this guy can be very, very tanky after his super attack. But if you're low on health, his defense is going to go way down. And then he, of course, is a Saiyan Saga support type unit, but Saiyan Saga is not really all that impressive. I feel as though Nappa probably would have been better suited as a pure Saiyan support type unit. Because it's like, I feel like the setups you're running this guy are probably more so pure Saiyan than actually Saiyan Saga. I don't know, though. Y'all let me know what you think. Now, Nappa, unlike Raditz, Nappa's active skill is very good for Super Battle Road. So he lowers enemy attack by 31%, which is helpful. The defensive debuff doesn't matter, but then the seal is very good as well. And he can do this immediately if there's 3 enemies. Very common in Super Battle Road, or after he's been hit 6 times. So, like, this is what I would want out of Raditz. You can go into a fight, and Nappa will be able to use the active skill right away, sealing them and debuffing them. So you're probably not going to get killed by whatever enemy you use this on during that turn. I think his active skill is pretty good, right? Instant activation active skills are very intriguing, and that's what this is right here for Nappa. So there is our boy Nappa. Last major thing, of course, this is coming next week. The Dokkan Raid All-Star EZA thing right here. We have very, very good rewards you can get from this. Please do not put the rewards into Raditz. I think saving them for the Worldwide Download Celebration is what you guys should do. And then, of course, there's also the 3 minutes boost timer, and then also 5 boosts right now. This is until the 13th, so for the next 5 days, gonna get a lot of extra boosts, which is very good. So let me know what you guys think of the global data download. We got some very solid characters in here. The 3 Super Saiyan 4s, I think, are very, very good. Oh, there's Vegeta right there. 3 Super Saiyan 4s, very, very good. Raditz and Nappa are solid as well. Let me know what you guys think of the global first Super Saiyan 4 Goku EZA. Thanks, guys, for watching, and I'll catch you guys next time.